So we are, let's say here, yeah, it's about, what is that? It's about 60, is that? No, less than 60. Because this is 60, right? This circle is 60. So we are about 50, between 40 and between 40 and 60, basically. Okay. And one other thing I have to mention. Who did calculate this race? Well, different institutions have different risk method here. Now, this particular one that I'm using as an example, this is produced by Euromoney. Okay, so this is a group of financial players who always try to assign some risk for different countries here. Okay, and this is for the Asia Pacific only. Of course, they do also for European countries as well as North America, but this particular example is only for the Asia Pacific. So it so happened that October 2019 we are here, 60. Okay. Now, it goes without saying that.
Sir,
yes.
I'd like to ask why Singapore's risk is over 80%.
Well, to be honest, I don't know because I didn't produce this. Okay, I'm just using this as an example here. Let's see. Okay, this is not only economic risk, by the way. That's why they said that economic is not the only factor putting Asia in a quandary. Okay, so this is many other factors. Okay, I'm not even ready to say this is because of the coronavirus, because this was October 2019. All this coronavirus saga began only in December, correct? So I don't think there's any, I don't know, there's political foreign policy concern. So it's not only economics, basically. So maybe there's something about foreign policy that happens in those countries. Okay, I'm sorry, I cannot answer because I don't produce this. All I'm saying is that different institutions may produce different risk factors for different countries. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. So basically, okay. Now, once you take into account all this calculation as well as the risk factor, then basically when you read this kind of statement, you should be very familiar because this is a macroeconomic based statement basically. For example, when there is political turmoil, then the country risk premium will go up. Okay, we just learned about it 1 minute ago. And what happened? As a macroeconomist, you should be able to predict, then the exchange rate of that country will depreciate. And if the exchange rate depreciate, then interest rate will go up. Remember UIP? Okay? Uncovered interest parity. And then, again, as a macroeconomist, you should be able to continue that story. What happened if the interest rate goes up? Well, the IS curve and the AD curve, the aggregate demand curve, will shift to the right. Okay? And if it shifts to the right, then the rest depends on whether the central bank will respond or not. Okay? If, for example, the central bank respond by raising the interest rate, then the LM curve also shift to the left. Okay? But if the central bank did not respond, then we know what happened is that output will go up because the IS curve and the AD curve shift to the right. Okay? But then, from last week, we know if that happens, what will happen with the price? Price will go up, right? And if price will go up, then there is an adjustment mechanism that will bring down the output back to the original one, or what they call the natural rate of output. What is that mechanism? Why, if the price goes up, will bring back output to the original level? that mechanism works through the real balance. Remember M over P. So if the P goes up, then M over P will decline. And according to the aggregate demand story, if M over P decline, then the output will decline. So this is just an example, okay? If you are given one statement, or if you read one news, either in newspaper, in social media, or something, the news is only saying, oh, there's political turmoil in that country. So it depends who are the listener of that statement. If the listeners are non-macroeconomists, then he or she will interpret that statement in many different ways. But I hope all of you in this class, I'm assuming now all of you are macroeconomists, when you read statement like that, your mind has to wander around. Okay, that means blah, blah, blah. The exchange rate depreciate, interest rate may go up, output may go up, depending on the respondents. Okay? Is that message clear? Because I really want to emphasize this. I want all of you from now on sort of respond or react in a specific way when you read or hear about one statement. Okay? Because you are not just common people now, because you are a macroeconomist. So whenever you read statement like that, you should be able to interpret from the macroeconomic standpoint.